A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mule Barn here on this
Tuesday.
I forgot what day it was. Oh my gosh.
It's just Tuesday.
Give me some coffee in my life.
I don't know.
I almost said Thursday. I'm Derek Dunn and Coach Tammy Anderson keeping me on launch. I remember.
Hello.
Help me remember what day it is. Grady, smooth operator Simpson on the camera.
Grady.
He's always focused, laser focused, that young man is. Thanks for joining us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing this evening, as we're glad to bring you Lady Mules Volleyball. Lady Mules hosting Newton tonight here at the Mule Barn. Non-conference game, by the way. Newton members of the Little Illini Conference, Fairfield members of the Black Diamond Conference. And I'm going to be mentioning it over the course of the night, but it's so odd how the season just started.
Yeah.
And this is the third time these two teams have taken on each other.
And that's usually how it goes when they play a lot of tournaments in between.
Talking to Jill Kistner down there, the head coach for Newton, she said, it's helping us prepare. It's helping us prepare for the postseason. As I told her, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And so anyway, we're going to have some JV action, followed by varsity as well. Fairfield freshmen, by the way, they won in 2 sets. So freshmen pick up a couple of wins.
Go freshmen.
Making a note of that. And, Coach, home court advantage for Lady Mules again. And, for Newton, just a flashback to last year for a brief moment. But
I remember that game, I think.
Yeah, I think we were up there in Newton when it happened.
Yep.
Where Newton ended Fairfield's season. And then, talking to Coach Kistner, she said, well, then we faced Carmi.
Yeah.
And then Carmi ended Newton's season in the sectionals.
Which last year Carmi was really good.
They were. And talking to Coach Kistner, she said, well, we got Edwards County coming up, and then we got Carmi next week. So she said, we're kind of going through a gauntlet. And I said, well, iron sharpens iron, as I always say. So,
I mean, you got to play strong teams to be stronger.
Agreed.
I mean, you don't want to play weak teams as it doesn't do anything.
No. But, Coach, you always learn more about adversity. Kind of like I think about Mules football. Talking to Justin Townsend down there for a brief moment. I said, dude, you guys were in a shootout against Red Hill.
Oh, that was an awesome game.
But I tell you what, though, Coach, it was where for the Mules, though, it's good to face adversity a little bit.
Yes.
Good to face it, and when you're learning lessons about those close games, those close matches. So we just got underway. This is JV if you just joined us. Varsity upcoming in. Fairfield freshmen, they won in 2 sets. But Newton, Coach Kistner has done a great job with the Newton program up there. We'll talk more about Coach Kistner. I have some information about her career coming up in varsity play. But obviously Newton wearing the orange and blue uniforms with the white lettering. Lady Mules wearing their red uniforms with the black lettering, black numeral with a white trim around. Again, this is JV, varsity to follow. We'll get some names and numbers here for you. And by the way, live chat's open. By the way, you want to tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from this evening?
Shoot, my bad.
All right, Coach.
I forgot about the scoreboard.
We just need coffee. All right. That was a nice kill.
I was into watching the game, and I forgot our lovely scoreboard. Tell us how much you love our scoreboard.
Yes. Stella Shackman, the middle, 5'8", sophomore with the hit that time. Serve on the way. Fielder right there by the Lady Mules. Libero, that's Jocelyn Lee. And unable to hit over is Bentley Belva. So, be a point for Newton. 3-1 Eagles lead here early. Serve on the way. Fielder right there by Lee Libero. Carries over. A quick strike from Newton. Kept alive by Lady Mules. Nice job right there. Lady Mules defense. Newton going to try to set it up. They go the opposite. Oh, almost got hit right there in the mouth. To King. She's all right. 4-1 Newton. First set JV. Newton takes an early lead. High serve. Does not go in. Service error. Point Fairfield. So Lady Mules will have the ball here. Carly Wells will serve. Wells, a sophomore defensive specialist. Serve on the way from Wells. High serve, fielded in the back by Newton. The Eagles go to the right side, and that one is attack from the Eagles. Layins in. Eagles going to set it. It's time to go over the opposite into the net. Point Fairfield. Always good to see Lady Mules volleyball alumni. So Lucy Britt, by the way. Lucy was a libero for the Lady Mules a few years ago. Serve on the way. Newton on the attack. That's good. Nice attack right there. Nice kill. I believe it's number 10. And that would be Grace Schumacher, a junior outside.
Number 1.
Number 10.
Serving is number 1.
No, the one who had the attack for Newton.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, that's number 1 serving.
Shackman with the serve.
Nice serve.
Yeah, nice serve indeed. Good save by King that time. Newton going to hit it right over by way of Shackman. Serenity Dagg. Oh, got a point. Serenity Dagg. Nice move.
Nice job.
What a great placement by Dagg. It's what he talked about, finding those holes in the defense. Great awareness by Dagg. She'll have a breather. She'll be right back out there in a moment. Lee with the serve, the libero.
Nice serve.
He's going to go over to the bleachers. Well, actually hit the rafters, but it was heading that way, we'll say.
5-5.
Yeah. Newton had a few points of a lead right there, and Lady Mules have responded well. They've tied it, as Coach mentioned. Lee with a nice serve. Fielder right there by the left back. Newton on the attack, and that's long. Oh, it is. Okay. I thought it was a little bit long in my opinion, but anyway, regardless. He had a bit of edge point than I did.
Okay. And that is where line judges, are good to have.
Yeah. We see it at the college level with the Bobcats volleyball team, and the baseball players volunteer for that. Good experience for them.
It gets them involved, and that's what's good. They need to be involved.
Allie King with a nice hit.
Nice.
Nice point right there. And I'm reading here, the high school has an officiating class, I believe. So.
Yeah.
Serve away from Kirsten Vaughn. Vaughn, the freshman. Lefty serves it. That one carries right over. That's a out point, Fairfield.
7-6.
Back and forth we go here early. And Vaughn will serve again. Kirsten Vaughn, the setter, 5'9" freshman. Newton having some trouble.
Oh, they get it over.
Hit it right over. Nice job by the Eagles right there.
I was like, whoop, there it is.
So there's a pinballs around and it goes over. Carry to Rogers setting up. They go over to Vaughn on the attack. Vaughn one-hands it. Lee passing it over to Rogers. Rogers steadies it. Now they go over to Wheeler. Paisley Wheeler out there. King. Nice little volley this is.
Hit I like it.
Lee. Got over there by the libero from Newton.
Tip.
King does a good job. One hit by Vaughn. Nice volley. This is longest volley we've seen so far in the JV first set.
Nice.
And that's in. Yeah. Good volley for both teams right there.
Nice.
Can't go wrong with that.
No.
That may be, numbers kind of hard to see. Kind of blends in a little bit. So there's double-digit numbers for Newton right there. Sometimes those numbers kind of blend in. I think it's a 0 or 2 or 1. So nonetheless, Eagles will serve. They knotted up at 7.
That's 10.
10, thank you. I appreciate that. I should get my eyes checked.
Pretty sure. No, it does. It blends in.
Yeah.
And they're small.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when we were at the Bobcat game when they were playing.
Yeah.
It was like, is that a 1 or a 7?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Lady Mules up by 1.
Allie King will serve. King, the junior defensive specialist. Nice serve, fielded by the libero.
Yes.
And the ball almost went out for a drink.
Hey,
It's
thirsty.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's snack time.
9-7, supper time in my world.
I know. As I'm chewing on a meat stick in between.
It's all right, Coach. It's all right. I understand completely. It'll away from the
We'll take
Eagles.
some coffee, though.
Yeah, we will, absolutely. Well, I may be up all night, so
Decaf.
we'll go with that.
It's still the same.
Live chat, by the way, Will saying, go Lady Mules, you got this game. Also, Robbie saying, going to be an interesting game tonight. Yeah, the third time these two teams taking on each other early in the season. As we talked about earlier, that's why happens we have tournaments. You know, sometimes you're put in a pool with the team that you just faced. It happens. Or you may face them, you know, what you do well in pool play.
Well, and then your strategy has to be a little different because they've seen you twice.
Yeah.
So you got to change it up. Oh, nice job there.
Nice volley this is. The Libero's hands. Eagles on the attack. Fielded by King. They push up ahead. This time over to Rogers on the right side. It's too high.
Good try, though.
Yeah, couldn't be able to get it zoomed in. 9-all. This is number 2 for Newton. Gabby Flowers, libero sophomore, 5'6". Fielded right there by Lee, the libero. Libero to libero. Belva on the attack. Fielded for the left front by the Eagles. They go on the right side. Off the hands of Rogers. Point Newton. The libero Flowers will serve again. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by King. Over to Wheeler. And bumps it back over his Lee. Newton, they set it up. They're going to go the opposite. Little push hit. Up hop is Vaughn. Now they go over to Belva from the left front.
Oh nice roller. I love that.
The net affected the ball. I tell you what, that for Bentley's credit right there, she'll take it. 10-all. And Halen Hudson will serve, the junior. Serving away from Hudson. Yeah, nice server there by Hudson. Newton on the attack.
Nice block.
Nice block by Fairfield. Going to keep it alive. They're unable to. Okay, Belva is all right. Also all right is Dag. 11-10. First set JV, by the way, if you just joined us. Fairfield freshmen 1 and 2 sets earlier. Varsity upcoming. Crowd still filing in, both sides. That one tickled the twine, still carries over. Nice save by Lee. That's going to be a point for Fairfield. Yes. Give credit to Lee for diving, keeping that ball alive. See some good defensive plays out there for both teams early. All. Serve on the way, fielded by the Eagles. Quick strike from Dag is good. Serenity Dag knocks it in.
She's been waiting on that one.
Well, Serenity pounced, and she took advantage of the opportunity there. You know, we saw that last year out of her as a freshman, now a sophomore, and has great potential, great upside potential in the middle. Newton going to go for the left front. Fairfield steadies it. They go over to Belva, a little push hit. Eagles going to set up this stuff for the right side. Off the hands of King. Point Eagles. Good attack right there by Newton. Their front line's been pretty impressive. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by King. They set up. They go Dag. Little one-handed tap. Fairfield keeps it alive, and they just bump it right back over. Didn't get go in the middle. Nice blocker there by Dag. King passing up ahead. They go over to Vaughn. And that's going to be no good. Yep. So point Newton. Good try, though. Good effort. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by King in the back. Swing shot. Newton trying to keep it alive, and they don't. Okay. Nice move.
13-13.
Yeah. Carly Wells checking back in. Wells is going to be serving, and she will. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by the libero Flowers. And that's going to be, violation. 14-13. Serve on the way. Digging that one as Flowers with the libero. Quick striker there from Fairfield's front line by way of King. On with Dag. They go over to Vaughn. Fairfield with the violation. Newton ball. 14 all. Back and forth here in the first set of JV action early on. This is Shackman. Stella Shackman. Nice height. Oh, that was a nice serve. Nice jump serve right there. Go over to King on the attack from the left front. Newton, instead of this, just backwards, hit it over. Fielded by lead the libero. They go over to Vaughn, right front side. Shackman gets it and go over to the opposite. As libero Lee corrals it. King keeps it alive. There we go. Didn't try to attack from the middle. Nice little push hit. Good volley this is. Going over to the opposite again. Over to Kirsten Vaughn, the lefty with the one-hander. Newton tried to steady it, and the Eagles do. They attack again. Nice dive right there by Lee. Send him over to King. A little one-hand tap. It's good! Ellie King knocks it in. Nice job, brother. That was a great volley from both teams. And King and Lady Mules get that one. Like the varsity Lady Mules are going to be suiting up here. Head to the locker room in a moment. Lee with the serve. Oh, and tickles the twine. It's good. Oh, I just bounced in. An ace for Lee. Lee's like, yeah, I'll take that. (16-14). First set JV. Lee, oh, not that time. Trying to do a repeat.
Yep.
Newton was probably thinking, I hope that hits the net and doesn't go over. Did that time. Lee was wanting to try to keep it going. All right, this was served right there by Malia Miller. Go over to Wheeler. Oh, I missed it on that one. Yeah.
Which this game has been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't think they've maybe 2 points ahead on either side at one point.
I would say Newton was, I think they were leading 4-1, I believe, early on. So they've had the 3-point lead. That one goes out. Point Fairfield. Yeah, it's just been neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're the assistant coach for both teams here, let's say, you know, you're coaching your JV squad, it's good to face, again, you know, good to face some adversity. And also, I believe this is the first time both JV squads have taken on each other. Not just, you know, varsity, this will be the third time
I was
tonight.
going to say, yeah, varsity they have.
But JV is different, so you're kind of filling each other out a little bit. 17 all. First set JV. Been back and forth here, but been entertaining so far. We got Vaughn, and Wheeler mishits it to the net. Okay, looks like Grace Schumacher, junior outside, will serve. Serve on the way, fielded by Lee the libero. They go over this time over to King on the attack. Howie King with a blast, and that's good. 18-0.
Belva back in.
You see Bentley out there. King, who has done a good job in his first set, and, well, I spoke too soon.
You spoke too soon. Jinxed it.
That's what I get. King, serve goes over to the right. 19-18, Newton leading Fairfield by 1. Serve on the way. That one tickles the net, kept alive, and it's going to go out, yeah. Nice job by King, though. Good effort. Timeout. Fairfield, 20-18. Newton leading Fairfield First set of JV action. Be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Andrew Diesel, can help you build a strategy to make sure your finances keep up with your long-term needs. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call our office at 842-4212 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC, proud supporter of your FCHS Lady Mules.
Back here at the Mule Barn. Then a tight one here in the first set. JV action. Newton leading Fairfield 20-18. Kylie Stewart, JV coach for Lady Mules, called that timeout. Serving is Gabby Flowers of the Barrow. And Flowers spins the ball and serves this one. Fielded by Lee the Libero. And it goes over to Belleville on the attack. Newton steadies it. And they're going to go to the opposite. That was high, but fielded by King. Over to Belleville with the one-hander. Eagles trying to keep it alive, and they do. Vaughn set up Rogers this time on the attack. Newton gets it from the back by way of Miller. That was a net point, Fairfield. Down the stretch of this first set of JV. Halen Hudson checks in. Also, Serenity Dag checks in as well. 20-19, Newton leading by one. Serve on the way from Hudson. That's a deep serve, and it goes out. Didn't get the corner. Looks like Wheeler's going to check in for Hudson. Like Emma Brooks with the serve. Oh, I just tickled the net.
That was out.
Yeah, it was. That's what I thought, too. I was hoping Belva didn't touch it. I was like, well, let's wait here a little bit. I think they were seeking clarification. Okay, yeah, it is Fairfield ball. Okay. So Brooks' serve went wide, and 21-20. Serve on the way. Fielded by the Eagles. They try to attack in the middle. Drive right there by Vaughn. They're going to go over to Belva on the opposite into the net. Miss hit right there by Bentley. This is Ashton Oakes, number 20, the outside junior for Newton will serve. Oakes with the serve. One fielder right there on the left, right there by Vaughn. They're going to go over to Vaughn. A little one-hand tap, and that one.
Oh, it went on this side of the.
Yeah, it's going to be, yeah. So the Newton ball once again, 23-20. Newton 2 points away for winning this first set of JV. Serve on the way. This was fielded right there by Vaughn. Newton hits this one, kept alive right there by King toward the back. They push up to the front. Newton, they're going to go on the right side on the attack is. Tessa Jones, remember there by Lady Mules blockers. Nice block right there. So Carly Wells will serve for Lady Mules. 23-21. Lady Mules could use a run here if they want to win this first set of JV. Newton, they go on the attack. That one's outside, yeah. Jones is on the attack that time and veered over to the right. Actually, that was Shackman, excuse me. So, serve on the way. But Libero Flowers, that's going to go out. And into the net, 23-all. Timeout, Newton. So, here we go, first set JV, 23-all. We'll be right back here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B., and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
Back here at the Mule Barn, 23 all. Fairfield and Newton tied up. And Fairfield will have the serve here. And here we go, serve on the way. This is from Carly Wells. Newton, they're going to steady it. They go Shackman on the attack. This one's hit over by King.
Job.
King knocks it in. Nice hit right there by Allie.
Game point.
24-23. It's been an entertaining first set here so far for JV. Timeout again. All right, going to talk things over once more. We'll take it to the break as well. Stay tuned here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
Serve on the way from Fairfield. Newton having some trouble.
That's
going to be game. 25-23. We just caught that, actually. But 25-23. Fairfield wins the first set. Back and forth it went. Newton was actually a couple of points away from winning, but Lady Mules pulled off a nice rally right there.
We've lost the camera.
Okay. I think we have a little bit, so we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Christina Copeland, your Country Financial representative, today at 618-842-2185 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Well, back here at the Mule Barn, where Fairfield got the first set victory over Newton 25-23. Apologize for that technical issue right there. We got it resolved right there. But 25-23, Fairfield gets the first set victory over Newton, as I mentioned. Fairfield got a nice serve out of it. Newton tried to, I think it was held off the hands of one of the Newton players. It was kind of too quick to judge right there, too quick to tell. But looking at to me, that's what happened. The ball went out, landed, actually hit the wall where the banners were at on the north side of the wall of the gym. So we go on to the next set here. Coach, that was, again, you and I talked about this, but back and forth first set it was.
Yes, it was. That was a very good game. Very good game. Let's see what if the Lady Mules can finish it off right here. We do have some on the live chat.
Yes, we do.
We've got Angela Vaughn saying, let's go Mules. Robbie Crisp saying, that was weird. The screen went black.
Yes.
We fixed it. It was just the, wires everywhere. Just kind of got just a tad loose, but hey, we fixed it. And Angela Vaughn, Grayson's grandparents watching from somewhere in southwest Montana.
Ah, the whole state of Montana is watching. How about that? Well,
hi, guys.
yes. Montana, big sky country over there.
I've heard it's really pretty there.
Never been. I went to Colorado and Utah over the
Man.
summer, so.
I haven't ever been that direction. I like south.
Yeah.
I like going south.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a beach kind of person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mississippi, Georgia, Florida. Okay.
Alabama. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Disney girl. Love Disney. I mean, I think I could be the, like the Walmart greeter.
Yeah.
I could be the Disney greeter. Just sit me right there and I'll be happy.
Coach,
Yep.
Well, we got the second set here coming up. What did Lady Mules have to do to win this second set?
Just keep kind of doing what they've been doing. I know they had a few little errors there, miss hits. I think that's what hurt them the most, just miss hits. And it's just something, it's a learning thing. I mean, mind you, they're freshman, sophomore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's a junior on the
squad. There's a few juniors, yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of these girls are freshmen, sophomores, so they're still learning the game in the high school level.
Yeah.
It's different than grade school level, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I was attacked there by Shackman, but blocked by Lady Mules. Nice blocking on the right front side. So we begin the second set. Lady Mules jump out to a 1-0 lead. Varsity upcoming here, folks. Just joined us here. Nice serve. Didn't go over Shackman once again, and that blocked, but this time still manages to land on Lady Mules' side. It's a 1-1.
It's kind of like it's surfing. The ball's going surfing on top.
Kind of saw that earlier when the ball was on the net spinning.
Yeah.
Dug up right there by Lee, the libero. Lee just bumps it right back over. High bump it. I mean, it lands in. Got the corner. Lee a little surprised. She's like, I'll take it.
I mean, and again, that's where the backline judges come in handy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's how they see it. If it just barely hits that line, just any part of the ball, it's in.
It's like a pickleball when we played the sport. Then the ball hits the line. It is considered fair. Ball hit up high. Doing on the attack.
Oh, nice.
Nice job by there. King. He's had a nice night tonight. Duden, you're going to set this up. We could go on the right side. A blast that lands in. Yeah, Shackman once again with that one.
I won't tell you how it was played when I was younger.
Yeah.
It took forever because you had to score your actual own point, So like that, there was no points given.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to earn all 25 points.
Yeah.
And it took a while. I kind of like this way better.
Yeah, a little bit faster and everything.
Yes.
Going over King with the blast, and it's good. Allie King slams it in.
And it splits in the back.
Tell you what, King's an outstanding JV contest. Paisley Wheeler checking in for Serenity Dag. Allie King, the junior defensive specialist, can also play outside as well, so not afraid to roam on the outside. That one drops in. An ace for Lady Mules. Nice start for Fairfield, leading 4-2. Second set. Lee will serve once again. Lee's done a good job serving this JV contest.
Yeah, she's done a great job there at libero in the back. She's done some nice digs.
By the way, we will be naming our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the game. Last time it was Macy McConaughey. So, see, it will be tonight. That ball is long. Okay. Trying to see who just checked in. That'd be number, I'm not sure on that. Number 6 maybe? They're serving away from the lefty. Fielded right there by Wells. That one goes out.
Tie ball game again.
Yeah.
We're going to have another one, I could tell.
4-4. Shades of what we saw back in the first set.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Live chat open, by the way. You guys make sure you're signed in to your Google YouTube account. That way you can leave a comment.
Yeah, say hi.
Yeah, say hi. Tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from. Glad
Even
to have
if
you.
you're from Newton, say hi.
Yes.
We will give credit where credit is due.
Agreed. Newton keeping it alive. They hit it right back over. Lady Mules are going to go over. This time mid over Wheeler. Newton. This time they go the opposite. But that's a deep hit. Goes out. 5-4. Fairfield leading. And let's see here. Okay. Character Rogers checking in. Kirsten Vaughn will serve. Serve on the way from Vaughn. Fielded right there by Flowers of the Barrow. They go over in the middle this time. Kept alive by Lee. Going over to King on the outside. That's
nice
good!
Hit.
Allie King knocks it in. Finds a seam.
Be singing, that girl is on fire. Okay, I'll stop.
If only we had a singing contest between you and Claire.
Girl is on fire. Yeah, me and Claire, we could have a sing off, and she'd probably win. But unless you're going for the worst, then there we go. I can squeak it really high.
Carrington Rogers with
Yes.
a point. 7-4.
There we go.
Fairfield with a 3-point advantage.
Let's go, Lady Mules. They're all hyped up.
They are.
I like it.
Energy. It's all about the energy here. Energy is contagious. Oh, they mean ace scored on. 8-4. Lady Mules have doubled up their lead. No movement yet from the Newton bench. There's going to be a timeout call, but tell you what, the Lady Mules are in a good rhythm here. We'll keep it going. Vaughn with another serve. Fielded by Flowers with the barrow. Wheeler on attack. That's a point for Fairfield. Okay, so
I thought they were going to call her for being over.
yeah, I thought so too, actually.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't want to say anything. Tessa Jones checks in. So I don't want to jinx anything ever again. Newton trying to keep it alive, and they do. Hit over by way of Maddie Brummer. Go over to Rogers on the right side, and it's a point for Carrington. Arlington clapping loudly. 10-4, it's a good buddy score. Fairfield leading Newton.
Dun, dun.
Serving away from Vaughn. Newton fields it from the back. Little push hit. And Vaughn able to keep it alive. Wheeler just bumps it right back over. Eagles attacking the middle this time. Brummer too high. Point Fairfield. Timeout Newton, 11-4. Fairfield with a nice lead, 7-point advantage. Second set JV. Be right back here at Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Connard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Connard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Connard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
A biggie.
All right, welcome back here. 11-4, second set. JV, Fairfield leading Newton. Lady Mules, biggest. If you look at this JV contest, it's the biggest lead of the night for either team. Fairfield has really surged ahead. Kirsten Vaughn with the serve. First time these two JV teams have taken on each other. Well, varsity play be the third time tonight this season. Yeah, it went right over. Point Newton. That first set, by the way, if you just joined, it was 25-23 as Fairfield got the win over Newton. So Newton will have the ball back. Eagles will serve. And that's going to be an ace right there off the hands of Wells.
We've got Rachel Reed saying, go lady, go Mules. I bet that's supposed to say go lady Mules.
Yeah, I see that right there too.
You got this. As Newton's varsity's walking it. Or no, that's our
Fairfield,
varsity.
yeah.
I need glasses.
Yeah. So Newton will have the ball. Got to wait for Lady Mules to kind of work their way over. Oh, they're going to go locker room. Okay.
Yep.
Serve on the way into the net. Service error, point Fairfield. Bentley Belva checking back in. Barbara saying, go Lady Mules, get a win.
Barbara Maxim saying, go Lady Mules, get a win, girls. Oh, and thanks, Robbie. Robbie says, thanks, Mule Nation, for covering sports.
Appreciate it, Robbie. Thank you for the compliment. We do our best. And a point for Fairfield. Wheeler knocks it in. 13-7. Lady Mules up ahead by 6.
Biggest lead they've had in both games.
Yeah, I tell you what, just if you look at leads here, the biggest for either team. And now we get spot.
Good try.
That was a nice attack. Number 20, I believe. That's Ashton Oaks, the outside junior. Nice attack over there by Oaks. Gabby Flowers of the barrel will serve. Serve on the way. Vaughn hits it right over to Rogers. Push hit. King's at a stellar JV game, not fooled. Fiddled by King in the back. They push up ahead to Vaughn. A strike. This time it's Wheeler is good. Paisley Wheeler. All right, so Randy Dagg and Halen Hudson checking in, and Hudson will serve. By the way, Mules football coming your way Friday. They travel down to El Dorado to take on the Eagles.
El Dorado.
And Newton hits that one to the net, point Fairfield. Mules football coming off of a win against Red Hill.
Wow, an overtime win.
Yeah, overtime win.
If anything.
Against the Salukis. So Coach Townsend down there said that was a shootout of a win.
Well, and I mean, not that, we see the same teams and we know what's coming up, but, we haven't seen Red Hill in years.
Yeah.
Years.
Of course, Red Hill took the spot of Vienna Goreville. And
thank goodness.
And I tell you what, I thought Red Hill, I thought Jacobson, the running back, boy, he was a hard runner. He was a load. And I tell you what, Bill Gray's done a good job with that program up there, Red Hill.
Well, Red Hill used to be a pretty tough team.
Oh, yeah.
At least back in my day.
NEC days. 15.
That was me, yep.
15-9.
Nothing like the NEC.
Still miss it, still talk about it. Newton on the attack. King hits this one up high. And nope, Fairfield's not going to be able to get it over, yep. But discombobulated. Yeah, 15-10. Newton started to claw their way back a little bit.
Need a reset, refresh.
Again, a second set of JV, Varsity to follow. Non-conference game. Serve on the way. Fielded by King in the back. Going over to Rogers, who just bumps it over. Newton go over the right side on attack of Shackman. Ever try to keep it alive. Nice job by King. And Dagg bumps it right back over. Shackman once again. Blocked by Lady Mules. Nice blocking right there by both Belva and Dagg. That's in. Oh, cut the corner.
King's like,
Yep.
I mean, even if she tried, she was too far up.
Yeah, it was, and that was a nice hit too for Newton. I tell you, those corner shots, boy, you just think, oh, it's not going to land in, but it does. And we see multiple corner shots tonight. Serve on the way. That was actually from Malia Miller. Attack is Rogers. That drops in. Carries to Rogers. Deep hit. (16-11). Lady Mules lead by 5. Second set JV. Serve on the way. This is fielded right there in the back. Go over to the middle. By way of Jones. Vaughn one-hands this one. Newton trying to steady it, and they attack from the opposite. Hit up high from Belva. They go to Belva on the opposite.
Nice placement.
Newton on the attack.
That's a nice kill.
Keep
it alive.
And they don't.
No.
Oh, that's a good try.
Good effort there by both. Those ladies, that was good effort.
Yeah, just shortened to the net. Good effort, though. Good try. 16-12. Again, you just keep playing until you hear that whistle or until that ball, for sure is out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a miscommunication right there, yep. 16-13. Newton chipping their way back into this one. If you're Newton, you want to keep this momentum going. If you're Fairfield, you want to stop this momentum. Serve on the way, fielded right there by Lee in the backside, heading to the net, point Newton.
I think we need a timeout.
I think Kylie Stewart may call a timeout here before long. No movement yet, but obviously Newton, after being down by 8, clawed their way back to within 2.
That's why I'm like, we need to stop the momentum from Newton.
A nice jump attack right there from Dagg. That was a nice move off the hands of King. Yeah, ball almost want to go up the stage. A timeout, Kylie Stewart. 16-15. Newton has clawed their way back. Fairfield up ahead by 1. Second set JV here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, Auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
16-15, Fairfield leading Newton there. Sorry, Coach, I had to cover there for a moment. But anyway, Coach, I'll tell you what, boy, Newton has really rallied back. And down by one. Fairfield with a strike from Dag. That may be longer than it is. Tied up game.
There you go. Now it's a just.
$16-all. Well, shades of the first set. A little bit. Fairfield just a little bit out of sync right now. As Newton takes the lead. Serve on the way. That's off the hands of Lee heading toward the stage. My goodness. 18-16, Newton leading by 2. Will we see a third set of JV? Okay.
Well, we will if.
Yeah. And there's a big question. Taylor Cavacci will check in.
Hey, let's go, Tay.
Taylor, the freshman, played some earlier in the freshman game. Fairfield won the freshman game in 2 sets. Serve on the way, fielded by Cavacci. Hit up high.
And we're like, let's try this. Yeah. Oh.
To Belva. Fairfield trying to scramble, get in position. Cavacci passing up ahead. Over Belva.
Nope.
Yeah, that was mishit right there. And that was not the best spot in the world for Belva to attack. 19-16.
They need to do a little bit more talking.
Yeah.
It's like they got quiet. Everyone's in everyone else's way.
To quote Brett Underwood of the University of Illinois men's basketball team, quiet teams lose.
Yes.
And he's right. 20-16. Yeah, you got to communicate, you got to talk, saying, okay, I got this, or you go over here, cover. Newton with another serve. Filled by King in the back. And they go over by way of Vaughn. They move Vaughn over the outside, and that's a point for who? I guess it's Fairfield. Okay.
Okay.
I'm confused. I'm like, I
don't know what happened there either.
I'm confused as well here, Coach, so don't ask me. 20-17, but Fairfield does get the ball back, and at a time when
That's the net.
okay, thank you. I was like, I didn't know what had happened.
I have a bar in my way. That's where short people problems.
Serve on the way. That one could be an ace, and it is. Let's see if Fairfield could get this momentum back like what they had early on. Fairfield did lead by 8 early in this set, but Newton has clawed their way back. Eagles lead by 2, 20-18. Again, this is JV Varsity to follow. Serve on the way. This one is fielded from the back by the Eagles. They go over to Shackman. Fairfield keeps alive, and they do! Oh, that was impressive.
Nice job.
Go on the opposite. That's a blast. And bumps it right back over by way of Vaughn. Eagles, they go on the opposite. This time over Shackman. That drops in. Well, still is Shackman. Sophomore middle. Moved her to the outside. 21-18. Newton gets the ball back.
Nice job there, though, by Carly Wells.
Yeah. Good effort, good hustle on Carly's part. That was pretty impressive. Lady Mules just did her there a few moments ago. And go over to King on the outside. That's good. Allie King, who's had a stellar JV contest, gets the point, 21-19. Okay. So Paisley Wheeler checks in for Taylor Cavacci.
So I'd say nice job there by Tay, though.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's hit up high. Newton does corral it. They get it right over. Go this time over to Vaughn. Oh, into the net. Miss hit by Kirsten. 22-19. With a couple of subs in. Emmett Inyart will serve. Inyart the setter, sophomore setter. Guard number 4. Inyart the lefty with the serve. This one go over to Wells. Vaughn just one hands it over. And a point.
There we go.
Kirsten gets the point. Carried to Rogers checking in. 22-20. Serve on the way. So it's fielded in the back. Could be a potential ace, but Newton may be able to hit it over, and they do. Nice job by the Eagles there. Vaughn over to Wheeler. Back over
Nice
to Wheeler.
job.
Good job by Wheeler. Over to King. Didn't get to go on the opposite. Wells pushing it up ahead. This time over Rogers.
Nice dink.
Oh, wait, Carrington
Nice.
knocks it in. Carrington Rogers, great placement. 22-21. Boy, it's been an entertaining second set.
All right, let's go, Kirsten.
Kirsten, the
We just need
freshman,
4.
with the freshman with the serve. Newton go over this time, over to the opposite. Vaughn passing it over right behind, over to Rogers on the attack. Newton crosses with the back row. One hands it over. Vaughn passing over to King on the attack. Let's go!
There we go.
Ellie King knocks it in. 22 all. Fairfield has tied it up. First set final was 25-23 in favor of Fairfield. And this one's going to be an ace for the Lady Mules. Timeout. Timeout Newton, 23-22. Second set JV back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When you bank with strangers, you get treated like one. Hi, I'm Michelle Garner with the Fairfield Banking Company, and each day we strive to make your banking experience top-notch. Whether you're opening a new account or buying your first home, it's important to us. You're not just another customer, and we're not just another bank. Stop by today at any of our 4 convenient locations, the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, and everybody knows your name. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Well, back here, second set JV, 23-22 Fairfield, 2 points away from winning this one. Serve away from Kirsten Vaughn. Newton called that timeout. Nice serve by Vaughn. That one was deep. Newton having some trouble, and they mishit it. 24-22, game point.
Game point. Let's go, ladies. Come on, Kirsten.
Kirsten Vaughn, the freshman, with the serve. So carries right over, almost an ace. But Newton was able to dig it out. They just bump it right back over. Over to Wells, passing up top, over to Vaughn. And Wheeler with the strike is good! Paisley Wheeler knocks it in. 25-22. JV action. Fairfield wins this one 2 tight sets.
Woo.
First set, JV. It's Fairfield over Newton, 25-23. Second set, which just wrapped up, 25-22. Wow, that was an entertaining 2 sets right there. Give credit to Newton for coming back in that second set when they were down by 8. But boy, Fairfield faced a little bit of adversity here, was able to dig their way out of it, able to rally back from behind. And now we have varsity volleyball coming your way between Fairfield and Newton. So stay tuned here to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
At FNB, we believe in us, not us the bank. Us the farmers, us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to the Mule Barn on this Tuesday night of high school volleyball action. Derek Dunn here, joined by Coach Tammy Anderson, and also Grady Simpson, the smooth operator. He's working on camera. He just joined us here for the junior varsity game that just wrapped up a few moments ago. It was Fairfield defeating Newton in 2 sets. The first set was 25-23. The second set, it was Fairfield over Newton, 25-22. So Lady Mules JV win this one in 2 sets. And in freshman play, Fairfield freshmen won in 2 sets as well. Now we turn our attention to varsity action as the Fairfield Lady Mules, led by Coach Yvette Combs, coming into tonight. They have a 9-2 overall record. Over the weekend, they competed at the Olney tournament where they went 4-1 on the day, finished in a 3-way tie for first place was St. Anthony and Edwards County. Each went 2-1 in bracket play. Fairfield defeated Tolono Unity in 2 sets, and Fairfield, who just faced Newton last weekend, they defeated Newton in 3 sets. The final score of that was 25-27, which Newton won the first set of the third of 3. Then Fairfield defeated Newton in the remaining 2 sets, 25-23 and 15-11. And then if you look at bracket play, Fairfield defeated Edwards County, which we will see later on, defeated them in 3 sets. Effingham St. Anthony defeated Fairfield in 2 sets, and Fairfield defeated Hinsdale, I believe they're from like the Chicago area, in 2 sets. But again, that performance, again, boosted the Lady Mules' overall record to 9-2, and Jensen Robbins was named to the all-tournament team. On the other side of the net tonight, Coach Jill Kistner and her Newton Lady Eagles, they come in with a 4-5 overall record. Coach Kistner has built an outstanding program at Newton. In fact, entering this season, if you look at her overall record at Newton, 322 wins and 107 losses. Now, last year, since this is the first time we see Newton, it's early in the season. Last year, Newton, they went 32-7. They defeated Lady Mules in the regional championship game before advancing to the sectional where they lost to Carmi White County. Now, if you think about this, the volleyball season just started 3 weeks ago. And if you look at varsity here, it's the 3rd time they're taking on each other. So they're already quite familiar with one another. And again, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but again, just due to tournaments. But again, Fairfield edged Newton in 3 sets. The first time we took on each other was back on August 30th. And then, of course, last weekend over there at Olney. But as I quoted this early on here, Coach, but as my good friend, the late and great Stan David, once told me years ago, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. And so we'll be watching that storyline here tonight. But, Coach, again, these 2 teams familiar with each other. For Fairfield, you want to beat Newton for the 3rd time, whereas for Newton, you at least want to beat Fairfield this time on the road.
Yeah, it is. It is hard to beat a team 3 times because, like I said earlier, I mean, you've already seen them twice.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time's the learning. The second time, you know what they can do and who does what. You know, the 3rd time, you've got it down pat. So either the Lady Mules have kind of got to mix it up a little bit, be a little sneakier in their sets and, you know, in their hits and blocks. You know, dink the ball instead of killing it. You know, find those open areas. That's what they've got to probably do today because, yeah, Newton's usually a pretty good little squad.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good squad. Joe Kistner, again, as I mentioned, has done a great job with that program up there. So, again, this is a Newton team. Yeah, this is the 3rd time you're facing them, but for Lady Mules, you just cannot overlook it by any means. You want to come in focused. And I'll tell you what, we've seen, Lady Mules, you think about how we saw them. They defeated Olney. They beat a good Wayne City team last time we saw them.
Yeah.
I think Wayne City is going to be a tough out in 1A when it comes to postseason. But, Coach, here tonight, obviously, for Lady Mules, protect your home court, but also I think one of the things I like to see here tonight is communication. I feel like we talked about the communication, how important that is.
Yeah, communication is key. I mean, it is in all sports, but definitely in volleyball when you've got six girls on a court so close together. I mean, you don't want to trip over each other or get in. You just do. Talking is going to be key.
I would like to remind you that coming up in our broadcast here, while we have a moment here, for later this week. We got Mules football coming your way. They'll be on the road to El Dorado as they'll be heading down there to face the Eagles. That comes your way Friday, 7 o'clock, and that'll be on Mule Nation. Fairfield Mules football coming off of a win against Red Hill in overtime. Also coming up here, Bobcats volleyball on our sister channel, Bobcat Nation. Next live stream for that will be next Monday when Lakeland comes to town. So the Lakers be making their appearance, be coming to Fairfield to take on the Bobcats.
I'll be there.
Bobcats volleyball off to a great start this season.
Yes, they are.
8-4 overall. They'll be playing Kaskaskia College on the road tomorrow night over in Centralia, but we'll be seeing them early next week. And also they'll be hosting, I believe, Swick, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is, next Wednesday.
Say, we've got a lot of games next week.
David, this week, not really a whole lot. I mean,
no, it's just today and Friday is all we've got this week.
Yeah.
And then
just really picks up next week.
Then it's like, whoo, here we go again.
Yeah. But nonetheless, though, just keep an eye again. If you haven't done so already, follow Mule Nation social media channels. Broadcast information, live stream information is posted usually in the mornings, early morning hours. And also, we'd like to remind you as well, following the live streams, they will be archived as well. So anyway, I want to remind you of that.
Yeah, we say thank you. Thank you
to the sponsors as well.
Yeah.
I want to thank them as well. So.
And if you want to be a sponsor, you can still get a hold of Claire, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
If you want Mule Nation, Bobcat Nation, pick a sport, any sport, we're doing them all.
Absolutely. Get a hold of Claire Vaughn, Raylan James, so reach out to her. And also, I was going to say here, before long, I know the weather this year keeps flying by, but basketball be coming up here for long. Mules, Lady Mules basketball and wrestling as well. So, but anyway, plenty more games again. Keep an eye here on the details here. So, anyway, happy to be here with you. Derek Dunn here, and alongside Coach Tammy Anderson as well here. But the Lady Mules volleyball, though, 9-2 overall. This is a non-conference game. Newton members of the Little Illini Conference, Fairfield members of the Black Diamond Conference. Newton, by the way, 4-5 overall. But again, they're coming off of a 32-7 campaign. Few of the players that I remember from last season for Newton, I know they graduated some, but they still have some players back. I remember Heidi Bierman, Morgan Schaefer, Isabel Meinhardt. Remember her from last year. Kinsey Hodolama, Jocelyn Pitcher as well. But anyway, as I was talking to Coach Joe Kistner of Newton early on, and she said, we're going through a little bit of a gauntlet ourselves. We got Edwards County coming up, and then they got Carmine next week. So I'll tell you what, they're in the middle of a tough stretch on their schedule as well. But as I told Coach, iron sharpens iron. Lady Mules versus Newton. As again, this is the third time these two teams have taken on each other. Let's go ahead and take a pause here. We'll be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Back here at the Mule Barn, Derek Dunn here with you, Coach Tammy Anderson alongside, and Grady, smooth operator Simpson, he's operating camera for us. By the way, we'd like to mention this, I forgot to mention this last week, but Mule Nation, the online store has been launched to where you can actually get some Mule Nation merch as well. You can check that out online. So you have to go back to the Facebook page in order to find it right there. But the online store is up to where you can buy some Mule Nation merch here. You got the classic Mule Nation logo, the fan favorite Mule head, even the brand new 2025-2026 logo. Now don't wait, the store closes December 12th. Order today, gear up the kids and yourself for the season. Also, if you think about it, even though we're a few months away from Christmas, but could also make for nice Christmas gifts as well. So anyway, Mule Nation merch, again, there is. The Mule Nation store, again, it is open. Youth sizes have also been added as well. So it's not just the adult sizes where you could get your shirts and all that, but youth sizes as well. Again, the Mule Nation online store. And again, make for a great gift for someone. Maybe you have a family member. Maybe you got some people that follow us, outside of state. You want to say, hey, I want to get a shirt for so-and-so. And I tell you what, just, again, hit up the Mule Nation online store. Again, that was, you can find it on our Facebook page. Coach, I'm a little bit puzzled. Is it superhero night or what is the theme night?
I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
Is it even a theme? I can't really tell if there's a theme.
I can tell you this. I do see my alma mater being repped there, Eastern Illinois. I see one of the students over there wearing an Eastern Illinois shirt, so I know that. I'm trying to figure that out myself. I've been trying to figure it out for the past few minutes, but hopefully someone in the live chat will let us know what the theme night is here. I'd like to mention it, so.
I know. I mean, no one's in there's not I don't know.
We have had the whiteout night. We had, I believe it was red, white, and blue night, I think. So, anyway, let us know in the live chat what the theme night is. Coach, again, Lady Mules hosting Newton tonight. We talked about the communication, how it's important here. Again, third time these two teams have taken on each other. But again, a good test early as well for both teams.
Yeah, I'm which the Lady Mules, we've got home court advantage right here. So they're probably a little more comfortable, being at home than, the away game. So
yeah.
I'm not going to jinx it, but they're looking pretty good out there in warm-ups.
Yeah, I want to stay focused here. I thought the Lady Mules, against Wayne City last time we saw them, we saw how, I thought that was a great first set, but we saw how the Lady Mules built up that big lead, and it just, they were leading it. It was just they were rolling in that second set. And again, Wayne City has a good team this year and definitely a team to keep an eye on, especially in 1A, because Fairfield's in 2A, Wayne City is 1A, so they won't face each other in the postseason, but that is a good 1A team that Lamar Choate has over there to keep an eye on.
Yeah, they have. I mean, I think that's their first loss.
It was, Lady Mills heading to their first loss of the season. It's Adam Sandler night.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I didn't know what it was.
Okay, yeah, they're not.
All right. Well, thanks, Ashley. I appreciate it, Ashley, letting us know. I was.
I'm not getting Adam Sandler out of any of them, are you?
I did see someone with a golf club earlier. I didn't think too much of it. All is probably someone from the golfing team. You never know. And then I was like, okay, Happy Gilmore, it makes sense. But I'm just not. I don't know. Again, I know there's the Water Boy. There's Happy Gilmore. But anyway, I'd say it took me a moment. But thank you, Ashley. We appreciate it. But anyway, again, I'd like to remind you, Mules football coming your way this Friday at El Dorado. The Mules looking to go 3-0. El Dorado was coming off of a win against Edwards County last week. And that'll be our next live stream on Mule Nation. Coach Justin Townsend and his Mules coming off of the overtime win against Red Hill. I thought Red Hill looked strong. I thought it was a good team to face on the schedule and play some Vienna Goreville.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. In the beginning, I was, really worried because I thought Red Hill was just going to take it away because, we were making not some good plays going on there. But we came back and didn't give up and won it in overtime.
Yeah. I thought Michael Barner had one of the nicest runs I've seen. I was just kind of cutting, went to his left, and he just went up the middle of the field. And then I thought on defense, I thought Will Lewis stood out to me. I thought he had a heck of a game.
Yes, he did.
I was actually impressed with him, and I was sitting right next to his mom and dad, actually, in the bleachers right in front of the press box there. So And anyway, also I thought the moon was nice that night too. It was a nice big moon over to the east.
Yeah, full moon. All the crazies are out and the animals are acting stupid. That's what I say, because mine have been nuts. This full moon has been crazy on the animals. So
yeah, well, as long as we don't get like a boogeyman or Sasquatch or whatever, we're good.
Might as well. I mean, just add it in there.
Yeah.
We are Fairfield. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, when I was in Colorado, it was interesting over the summer, the amount of, Bigfoot, Sasquatch merchandise I saw out there. I was just.
Did you buy any?
I did. I bought I bought one where it was like a moose, and it like dressed up as Sasquatch, and then there's another thing too. I bought a boomerang out there, and so. It was pretty interesting. I was a little surprised by it, but I was like, okay, because I know in the Shawnee Forest you had the Bigfoot fascination. It's what it reminded me of a little bit, but so it was interesting. But anyway, we got a little bit of time to go here between Fairfield and Newton. Adam Sandler night. Thanks, Ashley, once again. You can also comment on what your favorite Happy Gilmore movie is. Robbie's saying Grown Ups.
Grown Ups, yes. We watch that regularly.
I would say my favorite, just since I watched it more times, is Happy Gilmore. Also like The Waterboy as well. I'm a big classic country fan. I thought Jerry Reed as the coach was hilarious in it. But anyway, let's we got about a couple minutes to go. Let's take another quick break, and we'll be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
Back here at the Mule Barn, we're going to have Hayden McDuffie, the PA announcer, give the starting lineups for both teams. Newton completing their warm-ups here. Again, third time these two teams taking on each other. I know it's early in the season, but this is the third time, and I don't think I've ever seen that in my years of doing broadcasting. I've seen one team take on, another opponent 5 times. That was Sisney and Clay City years ago. But in terms of volleyball, I don't think I've ever seen this.
It happens.
It's an interesting situation.
It happens a lot, honestly. Especially, and even in like the other sports like softball, baseball, because they'll play tournaments in the summer or in the spring, and then you turn around and you're like playing them during, playing the same teams through the week. It's like, but. Well, when they went to Olney, I mean, that's just given, Newton's going to be there. But
yeah.
So, this game will be interesting. I mean, see if the Lady Mules are ready.
Getting at playing at the national anthem as well as the introduction to both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Fairfield Community High School students, staff, and administration, we would like to welcome you to the Mule Barn for tonight's matchup between the Newton Lady Eagles and your Fairfield Lady Mules. We'll announce starting lineup shortly, but at this time, everyone please stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag for the playing of the national anthem. And now the starting lineup for the Newton Lady Eagles. At outside hitter, a junior, number 9, Allie Herman. At middle hitter, a junior, number 11, Claire Probst. At center, a senior, number 7, Izzy Meinhardt. At outside hitter, a senior, number 3, Heidi Bierman. At middle hitter, a senior, number 16, Jocelyn Pitcher. At center, a junior, number 19, Amy Shull. And starting in libero, a senior, number 6, Morgan Schaefer. The Eagles are coached by Jill Kistner and assisted by Grace Hartrick and Becca Oakes. And now, the starting lineup for your Fairfield Lady Mules. At center, a senior, number 4, Alexa Newman. At right side, a senior, number 24, Libby Klein. At outside hitter, a senior, number 8, Gracie Atwood. At DS, a senior, number 6, Madison Wright. At middle hitter, a sophomore, number 14, Grayson Vaughn. At center, a senior, number 2, Delaney Ellis. At outside hitter, a sophomore, number 9, Jensen Robbins. At middle hitter, a junior, number 7, Hillary Hodges. And starting in libero, a senior, number 12, Macy McConaughey. The Lady Mules are coached by Yvette Combs, assisted by Kylie Stewart and Tori Robson. Officials for tonight's contest are Lane Michael and Nick Seidel.
All right, as we're getting ready to go underway, good to see Delaney Ellis in uniform, as she had been on the injured list. Kenzie Turner still walking around the boot.
Yep. I talked to her Friday at the game.
Yes.
She said maybe, hopefully, in a couple weeks.
Okay.
She'll be back, hopefully.
But, I tell you what, you look at how, when you have a teammate that is out with an injury or sickness, it's next man up opportunity for teammates, and they have stepped up admirably. I think about Grayson Vaughn in the middle, for example, how she has filled in a nice void, and she had some hammers against Wayne City. Shelly saying, go Lady Mules from Oklahoma. Hi, Shelly, good to hear from you. The whole state of Oklahoma is watching along with Montana. How about that?
Dang, we're going cross country.
My gosh, we are. But Fairfield versus Newton.
Thank you all for watching.
Yes. Again, I'm Derek Dunn, Coach Tammy Anderson alongside. Grady Smooth, operator Simpson on camera.
Good old Grady.
We're on Mule Nation, baby. We're global, worldwide. Fairfield in the red uniforms on your right side of the screen, wearing the black numerals with the white trim around. Newton wearing their orange and blue uniforms, orange numeral with the white trim around. Lane Michael and Nick Sneidel, the referees for tonight. Yvette Combs again, 9-2 overall is her squad. Newton 4-5 overall. Again, third time these two teams taking on each other this season.
Who's their 2 losses to? Do you know?
Oh, for Fairfield?
Yeah.
It would be to Effingham St. Anthony and NCOE.
There we go. NCOE's always good, too.
We will see them later on.
Yep.
All right.
8. It's a single digit.
Yeah,
9.
I know. The numbers are kind of, they blend in. It's kind of hard to see from our vantage point.
I want to say it's a 3. I don't know.
Could be Allie Herman, number 9. There is a number 9. We'll see here over the course of time. Off the hands of McConaughey. Bumped over by way of Grayson Vaughn, who's out there. On the attack
Ouch.
too high.
Yes, that was a 9.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Coach. And Claire Prebst with that one. And varsity action just got underway. Fairfield 1, freshman 2 sets, and JV 2 sets as well. Serve fielded right there by Newton. Eagles libero, they push it up top. Up high is Atwood. The pass over to the right side. Over Delaney Ellis. Delaney was on the injury list. Good to see her out there tonight. Over to Atwood on the attack.
Nice.
Hit up high. Another quick strike from Atwood.
Yeah.
Oh, does not go over. Oh, a point. Okay. Point for Fairfield. Wow. Don't see that too often.
I was like, maybe they were in the net. I don't know, but
Yeah.
okay, whatever. We'll take it. Point.
Like I said, Newman will serve. Newman's done a great job serving this season. Doug over there by the libero for Newton. They go over and attack from the middle. Diving right there's McConaughey, keeping it alive and
Nice
short.
shot, nice.
Yep. That way we'll name her Christina Copeland Coach and Financial Player of the Game. Macy McConaughey was the recipient last week.
Well deserved.
Had a great game against Wayne City.
Yes.
Claire Preps with the serve. That one tickles the
Oh,
twine.
nice job there.
Yep. Point Newton right there. I was told by Coach Jill Kistner it's Preps is what it is. There's Probst and there's Preps and
Yeah, I was going to say Probst,
Probst. Yeah, there's
because I know some Probst.
yeah. Common name up there. Atwood with a hammer
Nice.
that time. Newton able to get their hands on it. They're going to go over to the opposite.
Way to be there, Gracie. Lexa, there we go.
Bumped her over by way of G. Grayson Vaughn in the middle. Nice blocker there by Grayson. McConaughey hits this one up high. They go over to Atwood.
I'll try to push it over.
At point Fairfield.
Too many Eagles up there.
Yeah, it just went out. Okay, Jensen Robbins checking in.
Madison Wright will take a seat.
So Gracie Atwood with the serve. Atwood serves this one. Nice serve right there by Atwood toward the middle and the back. Newton, they go on the attack. And off the hands of McConaughey. Almost made our way up here. I would have had Grady stop it. 3-all. Early on Varsity, first set.
He's in deep thought over there.
He is. He's focused. Izzy Meinhardt, the senior middle, 5'10", will serve here. Grady would probably tell me you're on your own, bud. Again, 3-3 is your score. And miss hit right there by G. Coach, you may want to, okay, make sure that's good. Okay.
It's coming.
Okay, it's coming here. We just had it on the comment. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of a delay here, as always, in the stream. Serve on the way from Meinhardt. Dug up right there by McConaughey. They go over to Robbins with a hammer. Dug up right
nice
there
dig.
by the libero right there. Nice dig indeed.
Nice job. G almost had that.
Point for Newton. 5-3, Eagles lead. Schaefer the libero out there, Morgan Schaefer. Serve on the way, dug up by McConaughey. They're going to go over this time over to Robbins. That was a miss hit, yeah. Bad spot to pass that ball over to Robbins that time. 6-3, Newton has doubled up their lead early on. Serve on the way. Over there by McConaughey. They're going to go over this time over to Grayson.
Nice,
Vaughn!
Grayson.
And blast with G! Boy, I tell you what, the way she just swings down the hammer with such strength. Well, she was fun to watch against Wayne City and continuing on, 6-4. Macy McConaughey with the serve. Over the by Schaefer the libero. They're going to go over to the opposite. On the attack, dug up by McConaughey. Nice dig. Oh, and they keep it alive. Oh, Jesus! Oh, my gosh! Delaney Ellis!
They're like, how'd that happen?
Newton was shocked, and I was too. I thought there's no way that ball was going to get right over.
That's why you don't ever stop till the whistle blows.
I'll tell you what, that was a prayer that was answered. I'll say that. Newton on the attack. Gracie Atwood passing it up in front. Over this time to Ellis, who just hits that one to the net. Point for the Eagles, 7-5. Heidi Bierman, senior outside, will serve. Bierman with the serve. That one's going to be an ace for
nice
Bierman.
Line drive, yeah.
That was a nice serve by Bierman. That's also a common name up there, too. Bierman Oaks. 8-5. First set varsity action if you just joined us. Live chat open, serve on the way. Fielded by McConaughey, the libero. They push up or to the front, and Ellis' push hits it over. Schaefer, the libero, corrals it. They could go over to the opposite. And now it's going to be out. Yep. I was heading over to Yvette Combs. The vet said, no, I was going to let this one go right by me. 8-6. And Delaney Ellis will serve.
Let's go, D.
Delaney with the serve. Nice serve right there. Newton gets it. They could go on the right side. Blocked
Nice
there by
block.
Lenny Mules. Hodges got her hands on that one. Robbins also there to help assist. They go over to Robbins on the attack, and
There
Jensen
she goes.
gets it in. Jensen was in the all-tournament team over there at Olney last week. Sophomore knocks it in, 8-7. Fairfield trailing by 1. You know, both JV contests were tight. Fairfield had a big lead in that second set, and Newton was able to claw back, and this could be a potential ace, and it is an ace for Delaney. Again, good to see Delaney back out there. Delaney with the serve with the right hand. This one fielded by the Eagles. To go over and point. Yep.
Violation.
Violation on the Eagles. Serve on the way. 9-8, Fairfield with the 1-point advantage. The hands of Atwood. They push it over to Robbins with the pass, with the kill, I should say. Ball goes up high. Eagles, they go on the attack.
Nice block.
Nice
Double
block.
net.
I'll tell you what, that was great blocking on our right side. As Herman from the outside tried to hammer that one in. Howie Herman on the attack. That was something that stood out to me. The game against Wayne City, how Fairfield had that net presence. They go over to Klein, and not a good spot right there for Klein to try to hit it over. So 10-9. Delivered by McConaughey, the libero. Just one hands it over. Schaefer, the libero, digs it out. They go on an attack in the middle. Atwood hits it up high. Quick little one-handed tapper there by Ellis. Newton, they go to Herman once again.
Nice job there by Macy.
Off the hands of Macy. Atwood on attack. Newton having some trouble. And they pump it right back over. Good volley this is. McConaughey over to Robbins on the
There it
attack.
is.
Let's go, Jensen Robbins.
Found that hole.
Samantha saying, let's go. Lenny Mules watching from Tennessee. The whole state of Tennessee is watching. So we got Montana, Oklahoma, and Tennessee.
Yeehaw.
How about that? Smart Turner would say, Rocky Top.
Rocky Top, you always. Okay.
Jensen Robbins with the serve.
Nice
That's a laser serve and an ace for Robbins. Off the hands of Schaefer. Well, that was a laser serve.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of Camden Tepidor for Bobcats volleyball with their laser serves. 12-9. Fairfield leading. Another laser serve from Robbins. They go Herman on the opposite.
Nice job there by Jensen.
Nice job by Hodges hitting that over two with the one hand. Herman on the attack.
She
That
tried.
Yeah, I got the corner, yep. So Wright will check in for Robbins. So Madison Wright in. That's number 13 of the Kinsey Holder, I believe. Holder with the serve. That's a high serve. Does not land in. 13-10. Serve on the way from Hillary Hodges. Nice serve by Hill. I echoed the gentleman.
Oh, nice job there by Madison.
Howard just out.
There.
An attack from Atwood's good. Gracie Atwood slams it in.
Just hit the line.
Yeah, sure did. As I echo the gentleman who hollered out, nice serve, Hill. 14-10, first set, Varsity. Hodges will serve again. Launches the deep serve, fielded by Schaefer the libero. Running attack by the Eagles. Lady Mules, they steady it. Push hit by Ellis, deep. And they go over this time by way of Probst. And a point for Newton. Probst on the attack that time for the right side. Serve on the way, fielded right there, bumped by Lady Mules. Over to Grayson Vaughn, he just checked in. That's too high. A point for Fairfield. That was, by the way, Heidi Bierman on the attack that time, 15-11. And Alexa Newman will serve once more. We go back to the top of the serving order. Serve on the way from Newman. Fielded by Schaefer the libero. Newman passing it over to Atwood on the opposite. That is a blast, and that's good.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's some heat to it.
She's like, take that.
Timeout, Newton. So the Lady Mules lead 16-11. First set varsity play here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Vaughn's Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Head Robbie asked me in the live chat, what is an ace in volleyball? An ace is a point scored directly from a serve that the opposing team cannot return. This could happen if the ball lands in the opponent's court without being touched by any player, or if a receiving player touches the ball but fails to keep it in play. So,
Like one, yeah, it could either be one hit or hits the ground first.
So, Robbie, I hope I answered your question there. That's what an ace says. Alexa Newman will serve once more. 16-11. Lady Mules lead by 5. First set varsity play. Swing shot over. Lady Mules not fooled. They go over to the middle. Time over to Grayson. Ball and jumps in!
She's like, right there, that hole.
Just a great placement right there by
Have
Vaughn.
some tea.
I was going to say Newton ball. Okay, well, I thought it was Fairfield ball.
Oh, someone may have been in the net?
May have been. Okay, well.
Or, I don't know.
It looked good to me from here. 16-12 will say okay.
16-12.
I think even Hayden McDuffie shouted that out too, so we were all fooled. Vaughn with the hammer, keeps it alive, bumps it right back over. Newton, they go this time to the right side. Yeah. In the hands of Newman. So point for the Lady Eagles. 16-13. First set varsity play. Next serve on the way. That's going to be an ace for Newton off the hands of Ellis. As Claire preps the middle. So Prepst will serve once more, 16-14. Prepst with the serve. Dug up right there by Lady Mules. Nice dig right there by Wright. They go over to Atwood on the attack from the right side. Newton, they attack once more. That's long and out. Oh, they say made contact. Okay. So a point for Newton.
I mean, they're not arguing it, so.
Yeah. And Prepst will serve once more. Newton been on a run here since that timeout was called by Coach Kistner. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by Wright in the middle. They go over to Grayson Vaughn. She with a little one-hander. To go over. Attack this time. That drops in. Momentum has shifted toward the Eagles' way. Allie Herman on the attack that time. Number 9. Prepst will serve once more. 16 all. Serve on the way. Corralled right there by McConaughey. They go over to G. Little one-handed tap. Newton. They go this time on the right side. That drops in. Izzy Meinhardt with the point. Yvette Combs. Talking to one of the officials there. 17-16.
Yeah, Newton's hitting in our open spots. So that's why I said third game they've got to kick it in gear.
And they're playing much better since that timeout, too. A quick strike.
That's out.
That's out, yeah. Stops the Newton run right there.
Yeehaw.
Jocelyn Pitcher was the one who hit that one out. Gracie Atwood will serve. Jensen Robbins checking in for right. 17 all. First set varsity play. Serve on the way. Dug up right there by the Eagles. Nice dig. Go over to the right side. And now we kept it alive. Grayson Vaughn, a one-handed hook.
Comes again. Oh, nice job there by Macy covering that. Jensen keeps it alive.
They go over by way G. Nice job by Lady Mules. McConaughey.
Talk.
Over
nice.
G. Out. Yeah.
Wrong line.
Had the right idea, though. I like the idea by G. Just, and Officer Sager down there smiling about Adam Sandler night over there on the opposite side. All right. Izzy Meinhardt will serve Isabel. They call her Izzy. Fielded right there by Atwood. They go over to Robbins on the attack.
Nice.
That's a kill for Jensen Robbins. 18 all. Tell you what, entertaining first set here for both teams. And Macy McConaughey will serve. McConaughey, floater of a serve. Goes right over. They're going to attack in the middle. Boy, Prepst. There was actually a pitcher on that one. So Heidi Bierman will serve. Bierman with the serve, and now it goes out. So 19 all. Coming down the home stretch of this first set. Libby Klein checking in for Alexa Newman. And Delaney Ellis will serve. Delaney with the serve. Schaefer the libero corrals it. They go over the right side over to Prepst on the attack.
That's in.
And there's a Fairfield ball. I thought that was out the way it looked. Jill Kistner not happy about that.
I don't blame her. That was in.
2019, that was a kind of one of those 50-50 calls a little bit right there, but I thought it looked out to me, in my opinion. All right. Jensen, nice dive right there. Macy McConaughey just one hands it over. That's going to go out. 20 all. Fairfield again, 9-2 overall this season. Newton 4-5 overall. Third time these two teams taking on each other. Officials timeout. Tying the shoe. We'll call it the best timeout in the world. All right. All right, now we resume. A little breather. Serve on the way. Oh, it carries over. Wow.
Nothing you can do about that.
Hey, if you're Libby, Libby's like, I can't believe I missed that. 21-20. Newton leading by one. There's like shades of the JV games we saw earlier here. Jensen on the attack. That drops in. Right there in the middle of the Newton's defense. Ended right there in front of Meinhardt. And Jensen will serve 21 all. Serve on the way from Jensen.
Nice.
Nice serve. It could be an ace. Boy, big plays like that, 22-21, matter in a tight game. Next serve on the way from Jensen. A laser serve. That's going to go out.
She was going for that back corner.
She was, yeah. Kind of Greg Maddox painting the corners right there.
19.
Amy Scholl, setter, junior. So Scholl will be setting. Serving away from Scholl. That one tickles the 20.
There you go, Libby.
Oh, wait, Libby was not fooled.
Not on that one.
Over at Hodges, the one hands a tap.
Oh.
And Newton unable to hit it over.
For Panther, I thought that one was going to get a fist to the face.
I thought so, too. I'm glad she's all right. Grace Vaughn checking in. Also, Allie King checking in. King had a great JV game.
She did.
I tell you what, Allie was impressive in that JV game earlier. Serve away from Alley. Lady Mule's going to set up a little push hit. Schaefer corrals it. Newton on the attack to go on the outside to Herman.
Nice.
And that's a point for Lady Mules.
Nice kill. Timeout?
Timeout Newton. 24-22. First set varsity play as Fairfield leads. We'll be right back here at Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bonds Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Game point.
24-22. Fairfield leading by 1. Allie King will serve. King, who had a stellar JV contest, will serve here. Serve on the way from King. It's fielded by Schaefer, the libero. Go on the attack. Lady Mules are going to set it up. Go over to Klein.
Libby, nice.
And it's a point for Libby Klein. Contact was made.
Game.
25-22. Lady Mules win the first set. Tell you what, an entertaining first set for both teams. Kind of like JV was earlier. Those games were tight. They were close, and so a tight first set. We'll be right back here for the second set of action between Fairfield and Newton again. Lady Mules win the first set over Newton 25-22 here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
Back here at the Mule Barn as we're about to start off a second set. I'm Derek Dunn, Coach Tammy Anderson alongside Grady Smooth, Operator Simpson on camera. Thanks for joining us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Coach, a close first set there between Fairfield and Newton. Lady Mules win the first set, 25-22 varsity play, and we have the second set coming up.
Yeah, I think they need to tighten up just a little bit more. Like, they've got to have a little bit more communication and guarding those openings.
Yeah.
They kind of got burned a few times. That was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. I thought Newton, when they called that timeout about halfway through the set, they really started to play much better. And as you mentioned here, they were finding some open seams. They were trying to attack those gaps, and I thought the Lady Mules, was able to stop the Newton run and was able to kind of, be more in sync here. But I agree with you right there about Newton, how they were kind of, they were looking to Bierman on the attack. They were also looking to Herman as well and Prepst as well. So I'll tell you what, second setup coming here between Fairfield and Newton. Mules football comes your way this Friday at El Dorado. The Mules taking on the Eagles. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Pregame information at 6:30 on Mule Nation. So that's coming your way again this Friday down there at El Dorado. Mules first road game of the season.
I'll be watching from home.
Yeah. Also, real quick, the weather Going to be in the 90s later on this week.
Yeah, I've heard the heat wave is coming back.
We were underneath a false fall, and now it's coming back. So they want to bring some ice water on hand and ways to keep you cool and all that. All right. Second set about to start. Lexo Newman will serve for the Lady Mules. Serve on the way from Newman. This one's fielded by Schaefer, the libero. On the attack of the Eagles, that's out. Yep, that's out. On the attack that time was Herman. Shelley saying, great game. It was a great game, Shelley. A close game, and we'll see how this game pans out. But again, both teams just went 3 sets the last time we faced each other last weekend over at Olney. Going over to Atwood on the outside. Newman bumps it right back over. McConaughey over to Newman. They go over to Grayson Vaughn. Blocked, and it's in! And G gets a point. Two nothing. Lady Mules start off. And Newman will serve once more. 88 devices logged in. Thanks for watching us wherever you may be. Nice blocker there by the Mules, and Grayson Vaughn again. Making her presence felt early. Grayson Vaughn, G, as I call her. And when you're a 6'2" sophomore,
I was going to say, she's got the height.
I'm hoping she grows to 6'9". That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, I really don't want her to be that tall. That her body will break down a little easier. That's harder on you.
I know. I'm still hoping for 6'7" to 6'9" at least. All right.
Yeah.
Well, went to school with her uncle, Micah. Micah was a year younger than me, and he was 6'7" when he was a senior.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all pretty tall.
They are. See Lucas over there. I think I see Mike over there, too. That's a blast from Atwood. Yeah, as I mentioned, when you're 6'2", you got those long arms. Use them.
Use it.
And Atwood will serve. 4-1, Lady Mules lead second set. Varsity won the first set. Varsity played 25-22. Serve on the way from Atwood. Dug up right there by Newton. They're going to go this time. On the attack is Prepst.
Oh.
Across the line.
Gracie was in the net.
Yep.
Set her hip, got in the net.
Okay. Speaking of Prepst, Claire Prepst, she'll be serving the junior middle, 5'10". Prepst with the serve. Over there by way of Robbins. It's a laser of a serve. Robbins returned with a laser of a hit. That was going to go out. Point for the Eagles, 4-3. Non-conference game here tonight as well, by the way. As I mentioned earlier, third time these two teams taking on each other. Prepst with the serve. We'll also name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the Game following this, so stay tuned for that. Robbins, but stuffed her there at the net. Nothing she can do about that. 4-all. Prepst will serve once more. Serve on the way. Fed there by McConaughey, the libero. Grayson Vaughn on the attack. That drops in. No way out.
No one touched it.
Oh, I was hoping.
Just a little too much oomph on that one.
It was close to the line, though. I thought it may have tickled it, but just went out. So 5-4. Newton with an early lead. Serve on the way. Dug it by McConaughey. Doing a great job tonight as a libero. Robbins on the attack. Off the hands of Prepst. Grayson Vaughn to cover right there in the middle. This one goes up high. Quick strike for Robbins is good. Nice spot placement by Jensen. G will check out. And first, Hillary Hodges. Again, Kinsey Turner still in the boot. Delaney Ellis back out there, though. Delaney out there playing tonight. Serve on the way for the libero McConaughey. Nice serve. That one is in. Yep. So point for the Eagles. 6-5. Substitute checking in. This is Emma Brooks, the setter. 5'8" sophomore. This one's number 7, Izzy Meinhardt, the senior middle. Meinhardt with the serve. Fielder right there by Atwood. Robbins on attack into the net.
That went off the side of her hand.
Yeah. I say, yeah, it's all about also where the ball hits your hand, too. That time is off the side right there. 7-5. Serve on the way from Meinhardt. Fielded by Robbins. They go this time over to Ellis on the attack, too high. Goes out of bounds. 8-5. Serve on the way. Fielded right there by Atwood. Go over this time over to Hodges.
Dinked.
And a point for Fairfield. Didn't make contact with it. And Libby Klein checking back in for Alexa Newman. Delaney Ellis will serve. Ellis serve on the way. Nice float over serve dug out by Schaefer the libero.
Good job, Macy.
Yeah, nice coverage right there. Robbins on the attack. It's good! Jensen Robbins again.
Point, Lady Mules.
8-7. Again, like a tug of war out there. Back and forth we go. And Ellis will serve once more. D with the serve. Fielded right there by Schaefer the libero. They go over to the opposite. The hands of Atwood goes up high.
Still alive. Good job, girls.
Robbins, hit the rafter. Klein passing it over to Ellis. Now to go over to Klein on the outside. Newton, they're going to go on the opposite.
Nice job there by Gracie, covering the back.
Yeah, nice job there by Gracie indeed. That was a taker there from Brooks.
Just cross the line.
Yep. Point, Fairfield. 8-all. Adam Sandler night here at the Mule Barn. Ellis with the serve. Dug it right there by the libero. They go over on the opposite and into the net. The attack that time was Bierman. Fairfield with the lead once again. 9-8, second set Varsity. Serve on the way from Ellis. Fielded by Schaefer the libero. They go over to Brooks. Go to Robbins, a one-handed tap. Newton passing it around. They go over this time over to Bierman. That drops in. Heidi Bierman. 9-9. All right, Bierman with the serve. That's what goes over to Robbins. You got pass it over to Klein on the opposite. Newton was there to block, but into the net. 10-9. Eagles on top early. Serve on the way. Off the hands of Robbins. Go over to Klein, just bumps it right back over. Newton, they're going to set it up this time. Going to attack. Ellis passing across over to Robbins, and it's good! Jensen Robbins. Nice way to find that gap right there by Jensen. 10-all. Second set Varsity play. So going from Jensen. And that one is in!
And there you go.
I think Newton thought that was going to go out. Just let it go right by him. And so an ace for Jensen. 11-10. Again, Fairfield won the first set. Varsity play 25-22. Still tight here, second set. Serve on the way. On tickles the twin! And an ace for Jensen again.
Shave the net.
We call it, I'll say it in pickleball, like I'll use it here too. Net love is what it is. It's
There
net
we
love.
go.
Yeah,
Net love.
Yeah, net love, yeah. Serve on the way.
It's giving it a kiss.
Dug it by Schaefer. This one's hit over. That's good.
Good try there by Jensen.
Yep.
Maddie Wright.
That was Herman on the attack, yeah. 12-11. Fairfield leading Newton. Libero Morgan Schaefer, the senior, will serve. We're at number 6. Schaefer. Libero to libero that time. Keeps it alive. Little hit right there by Preps. Oh, he messed up the shoe! And look out! Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
Off of the shoe of Ellis.
It works. It is legal.
Wow.
Yep. It
Wow.
didn't hit the floor because you can hit with any part of your body.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. Had that happen back in a regional game in grade school years ago. And honestly, the refs were even baffled. They had to go to look in the rule book to see if it was legal. But, yeah, literally.
Oh, all right. Sorry, Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, literally just bounced right off the shoe as a kill, went to the foot, bounced right back over the net. They didn't play it. We ended up with a point, won the game.
Wow.
That was the Pennington era. Kayla Pennington, Jennifer Pennington,
yes, okay.
Brianna. It was that era. And it was Kayla's foot it bounced off of.
I still.
We lost it again.
Oh, we just lost it.
There it goes.
Apologize for going black here, folks, but temporarily anyway. We got it back off. 14-12. But my goodness, that was Alexa Newman will serve. It's kind of like in soccer a little bit. You can't use your hands, but you can use your feet. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to be saving that as a highlight clip for me.
I mean, yeah.
14-13.
Literally, yeah, it could bounce off your head and it's still good.
Yeah.
Like, you play it. As long as it doesn't hit the floor first.
Yep. Serve on the way. Off the hands of Wright.
Oh, nice attempt there by Macy.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. 14 all. Seesawing back and forth. This is Allie Herman with the serve. Herman, the junior outside, 5'11". Serve on the way from Herman. Newman. Push it by way of Ellis. Nice blocker by G. That's a point for Lady Mules.
Nice job, Grayson.
I'll tell you what. Again, we talked about her height. She's made a presence here at the net.
And that's what you got to have. You got to have the height.
Yeah. It helps. Can't teach height. 15-14.
Nope.
Serve away from Atwood. That's deep. Fielded by Schaefer. Go over to Newton right there. By way of Bierman.
It's still alive.
And
still play it. It's out.
That's goodbye. Yep. 15 all. Second set. Boy, I tell you what, this is like the first set. All right, this is Claire Prepst. The middle. This is dug in by McConaughey. Nice dig right there. And Newman just hits it right over.
Oh, good try.
It's going to go over to the bleachers there. Delaney's all right. 16-15.
She just wanted to go say hi to her mom.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, she just wanted to say hi to her mom. Yeah.
Say, hey, Mom, how you doing? Did you get me a Gatorade? I'm thirsty.
She did that earlier over there, too.
Yeah.
Newman over to Robbins on the outside. That is good. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I thought Newman made contact with it at first. So my mistake on that. Prebst will serve once more. 17-15. Second set. McConaughey passing it over to Robbins. And quick strike does not work. Kind of looked out right there, I thought.
I mean, because she had a clear opening
sure did,
it was going down if she got it just right.
Yeah, Bierman shaking her head over there, and I don't blame her for that because
like, dang it.
She had it, though, too.
Yeah.
Had a good opening there. So Macy McConaughey will serve. Into the net. Service error. And that's something we have not seen a lot of for Lady Mules. I think it's the first service error, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That's not been, like, out.
Yeah, right. So as a team, they've done a great job serving.
Mm-hmm.
Atwood passing up front. Going to go over to Hillary Hodges. Newton scrambles.
They read that one.
I sure did. Not fooled that time. Newman. They go over to Robbins. The attack. Newton tried to scramble, and they do a little push it right over. Atwood steadies it. Go over to Newman. They go to Robbins on the attack. Newton going to go over to Bierman. That time is Robbins. Bierman with a nice save right there.
Nice volley going on.
It is. Good volley. Robbins on the attack.
There it is. Nope, it's
still alive. Good job by
Yep.
Schaefer keeping it alive. Battle at the net. Oh, my goodness.
No. Okay, now we need to, like, breathe a second.
There it is. Jensen
Yeah.
Robbins tucks it in.
Otherwise, they were gonna like collide.
That was an entertaining set, though.
Talk.
I say for Hillary Hodges right there. I was just hoping that the ball was going to slam right there where she was at. And Delaney Ellis will serve. An Adam Sandler night. Newton on the attack, dug up by McConaughey. He's done a great job tonight. Robbins on the attack. Getting up high. Eagles going to try to corral it, and they do. Ellis keeps it alive now over to Robbins on the outside. Push hit right there by Delaney. Atwood keeps
Nice
it alive.
job by Gracie.
Get up high over to Robbins on the kill attempt. Newton gets it. What a great volley. Another one this is. Robbins again once more from
Keep
the outside.
talking. There
That's
it
good.
is.
Jensen Robbins.
Found that hole. Timeout.
Yeah, timeout. Timeout Newton. Joe Kistner calls that timeout. 18 all, second set Varsity. You're on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC. Back here at the Mule Barn, 18 all, Fairfield and Newton tight. Second set here as, well, I tell you what, it's been quite a clash here. Non-conference game, third time these two teams taking on each other this season. It's been entertaining, been a fun one. Newton called that timeout. Again, Mules football coming your way this Friday at El Dorado. Mules taking on the Eagles on the road. First road game for the Mules football team this year. 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:30 pregame on Mule Nation. Delaney Ellis with the serve, fielded by Schaefer the libero. They go to the opposite. That's too high. Krebs was trying to go on the attack and just sailed too high. I should have been Brooks over there, my mistake. 19-18. Delaney Ellis will serve. Once again. That serve right there by Delaney. Schaefer the libero fields it. Go on the attack. Nice blocking by Robbins. Hodges also there to assist. 20-18. Coming down the home stretch of this second set. Ellis with another serve. Yeah, violation on Newton. Yeah, crossing the line that time was Meinhardt. 21-18. Wow, a 3-0 on that timeout. Timeout Newton once again. 21-18, second set Varsity here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He'll work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Andrew Diesel at 842-4212 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC, proud supporter of your FCHS Lady Mules.
Back here at the Mule Barn, 21-18. Fairfield leading Newton called another timeout. Newton called a timeout a few minutes ago. It was 18 all then, but Lady Mules have responded with a 3-0 run and are 4 points away from winning this one in 2 sets. Delaney Ellis will serve.
Let's go, D.
Serve away from Ellis. Nice serve right there that time. Newton on the attack by way of Prepst. Atwood fields it. They go over this time. What a
nice backline. Nice job, Libby.
And Libby just with a blast from the right side.
She was like, holy cow.
Had some power to it. That was an aggressive swing from Klein, 22-18.
Yeah, she's always got that potential to do it.
Absolutely. Dude, they're going to go on the opposite
Nice
block.
block.
Hodges there to cover. Short, 23-18. But what a response by Fairfield. It's tied up 18-all. Lady Mules on a 5-0 run. Are trying to close it out. Ellis with another serve upcoming. Let's go D. Serves it over to Schaefer. Dude, high attack and lands out. Yeah.
Game point.
Match point. Game point, okay. 24-18. And Delaney Ellis will serve once again. Serve on the way. Rather by Newton in the back. Eagles go on the opposite. Ellis fields it. McConaughey passing it over to Robbins. Newton, they go over with a running attack at that time. Libby Klein, little push hit. Eagles steady it. They go over.
Wow, nice job there, Macy.
Great coverage by McConaughey. One hands it as Robbins. Newton, they go on the right side. Blocked
Nice
right there by
block.
Robbins. Hodges
Keep
also
going.
a block. Ball still in play. McConaughey over to Robbins on the attack.
There it is!
Jensen Robbins gets it. 25-18. Fairfield defeats Newton to go to 10-2 overall of the season. Oh, how do you like that?
Nice game. Nice game.
I'll tell you what, I thought Fairfield was really aggressive at the net. Just kept trying, and then eventually that gap just opened up on Adam Sandler night, and Jensen Robbins knocks it in. How about that? All right. Well, let's take a pause here. We'll be right back here with some postgame here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B, and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022. In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Cottard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Cottard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Cottard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Back here at the Mule Barn, entertaining varsity play of action, and saw some great volleyball tonight, Coach.
Yes, that was amazing. Amazing. By both sides.
Oh, absolutely. By both Fairfield and Newton, and you can see why Newton is on the schedule for Fairfield for good reason. Again, for JV, it was the first time we took on each other, but for varsity, it was the third time. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and recap the scoring here for you while we wait for Yvette Combs to make her way up here. Freshman play, Fairfield won that one in 2 sets. JV earlier, Fairfield defeated Newton 25-23. In the second set, it was Fairfield over Newton 25-22. Varsity action, Fairfield defeated Newton 25-22 in the first set. And the second set of varsity action, it was Fairfield over Newton 25-18. Lady Mules improved to 10-2 overall of the campaign. A good win against Newton. I talked about Jill Kistner earlier, the program she has built up at Newton. She's been up there now, I believe, but I'm mistaken, for like 12 years. Been there since about 2012, 2013. So
Yeah, she's actually, I mean, everyone knows, like, when you're going to go play Newton, they're going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be a tough. It's not going to be an easy walk. So,
right.
Good effort by Newton, but, yeah, it's great that Lady Mules beat them by third time. Like, third time's a charm.
Yeah, well, we talked about it, though. I mean, it's kind of odd, again, facing the same team 3 times this early in the season.
Yeah, and, usually there's a split or an outcome or, that kind of thing. But, yeah, that was some very good volleyball tonight.
It was indeed. We'll have Yvette's on her way up here. We'll name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the match here. Yvette's making her victorious walk over here. Watch out for the cords there, Coach. Sorry about that.
It's good exercise.
It is. Put on the headset there, Coach, and we'll talk to you here for a moment. Yeah, sorry, but there you go. Coach, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Now, there we go.
Okay. Coach, first of all, I'm going to quote the late, great Stan David. He said, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times, and third time's a charm. You beat them the third time.
Third time is a charm. That's the conversation we had in the locker room before we came out to the game. We said it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
It is.
We said, they know us, we know them. We've got to be on our game. We've got to be ready to move. We've got to pick up the little things. And they did every bit of that. There was Delaney back on the floor tonight. Is a huge presence, not taking anything away from those who stepped in when she was out. But she is just – she controls the floor. She takes a good leadership role, and not many things get around her when she's out on the court. So she does an excellent job, and she just has a great positive attitude. And it was great to have her out on the floor. I was worried at the one time that she went chasing the ball back to the bleachers.
Yeah.
But I told her to make good choices. So
she was saying a quick word to Mom over there.
She was like, hey, Mom, I need a Gatorade.
And also the ball bouncing off her shoe and carried over.
Yes. You never know. You always got to be ready. The way the girls chase the balls down, some of the points that we got that hit off the net, and Macy diving after a ball and getting a point. I mean, it's great. It's fun volleyball is what it is.
Coach, also, we had talked about, I know Coach mentioned up here, but that first set, it seemed like Newton, you guys were in a rhythm, and then Newton just kind of found some gaps right there. But I thought the defense really tightened up.
I will agree with that statement. We have a couple places that we're really working that we struggle. And, again, when you see a team 3 times, they know those struggles. Yeah. They know where to serve. They know where to put the ball. To make us be on our toes and make us make choices on what we are going to do. So they did go on a run, but the girls didn't cower. They didn't fold. They fought back, and that's what you want. I mean, you want that now. You want that throughout the whole season, and you definitely want it in postseason. But you want them to find a way to fight even when it gets down and find the challenges and battle through them.
Yeah. Did you have anything, Coach? Any questions at all? Are you good? All right.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Coach, again, 10-2 overall the season. Who do you have coming up next on your schedule?
We play in the Crossroads tournament.
At Effingham, yeah.
In Effingham. There are 24 different teams from, I think, 4 different states.
Yeah.
Our first matchup on Friday is against McCracken County, Kentucky.
Okay.
We played them at 6 o'clock, and I just went blank on
That's okay.
who we play at directly after that. And then depending on how we finish on Friday night, we will have 3 games on Saturday, either in gold, silver, or bronze, again, depending on how we do on Friday night. So.
Well, I said, hey, another tournament up there, but one that, again, as I talked about, iron sharpens iron, and you get to see teams that you never get to see. So,
and that was one of the things. They sent me a message and tried to do an interview over email, and and they asked me why we like that tournament, and that's exactly what I said. We go into these tournaments and we see teams that we never see in regular season and won't see in regular season. and we come into them and we don't know much about them because they're from a different state or different area altogether. And it's really good to watch the girls figure it out.
Yes.
And see, okay, find the strengths, find the weaknesses, and battle against people that they don't know. So it's really good to have those challenges.
Again, Coach, congratulations on a 2-set victory over Newton. Always, again, Newton, Joe Kistner's done a great job with that program over the years, and nice feather in your guys' cap right there. And celebrate this win, and good luck up there in Effingham. And tell you what, another tournament, but hey, be a dandy.
It'll be a dandy. You're right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Coach Yvette Combs, the Fairfield Lady Mules. We're going to name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the game here. And let me put that down real quick here. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to – there's so many players. It's always tough to decide, who gets the nod. It's tough. We had Mason McConaughey last week.
Right.
Had a great game, tonight. But I want to give it to someone different. I don't think I've named one yet this season. So I'm going to go with Jensen Robbins. I thought Jensen, really had the attacks. I thought she really had some big kills, especially when the game was tight. As we saw right there, they kept trying to pass the ball to her. Somebody just kept attacking. That's what it's about. Keep being aggressive, and eventually that ball is going to drop on the floor. I know so many to give credit to, but I'm going to go with Jensen Robbins on this one. And plus, also making the all-tournament team at Alney last weekend too, and
right.
So she's been rolling here as of late. So Jensen Robbins, congratulations, Christina Copeland, Country Financial Player of the game. So anyway, we got Mules football, Coach, this Friday down at El Dorado. The Mules taking on the Eagles, and kickoff at 7:00, pregame at 6:30, and also we'll be back in action next week as well here for Lady Mules volleyball. Look at my schedule here, but a lot of happy Mule fans out there tonight. And, Coach, I forgot what day it was, too, so, but it happened, so.
Tuesday.
Well, I know Tuesday because I forgot. Grady, you have to know this. I actually thought today was Thursday, so there you go.
That would be nice because tomorrow's would be Friday, but.
Yeah, we do have coming up here next week. We do have Lady Mules volleyball. What I see on our schedule coming up, they'll be taking on Flora on Thursday, September 18th, for what I see on here. Speaking of volleyball, Bobcats volleyball coming your way next Monday, hosting Lakewood. That'll be our sister channel, Bobcat Nation. Grady Simpson for Coach Tammy Anderson. Guys, it's been fun here. It's always a pleasure bringing you Lady Mules volleyball here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And the guys, I'll see you down at El Dorado this Friday. Stay cool. Stay hydrated.